Hello and welcome into a special edition of State of the Sun Devils alongside Jesse Morrison and Ro Torrence. I'm Jeremy Schnell. What's up, Ro?
What's up? How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to have you, man. What's going on? How has the off season kind of been for you? What has it been like with the new coaching staff and everything like that?
Honestly, it's been a good change. Like, it's been a positive change. Like, the team and like the culture, everything's been positive. Like, everybody just hit the ground running. And, everybody ready to get to the grind. We coming off a bad season and we want different,
Sure.
So we grinding right now.
Sure.
And obviously, I mean, a new coaching staff, you could have transferred somewhere else. What made you want to stay at ASU?
Honestly, I had a one-on-one conversation with Coach Dilly, and he was basically telling me just give me a chance, just go through these couple months, and if you don't like it, you can go. And this pretty much what happened. I went through the months and I actually liked it. We built a relationship, we got some trust in between us, so that what made me stay.
How important, you said the C word and I got all excited, culture. I got all excited because about heat culture and all that stuff. Everybody talks about how important that is. How important is that to you though, as an athlete coming into things this season?
The culture?
Yeah.
I mean, the culture big. This big because it affect the whole team. So if you can be one guy that's with another culture, and the other team can be with some different. So it's everybody got to be on the same thing, and with everybody under one culture, everybody smiling and to make everybody play better.
So you're a bigger corner. Who kind of inspired you to play the position? Was there somebody in the NFL, that was bigger and you were like, I can play it because I saw them play it?
No, not really, but I always like the defense because of Troy Palmalo. I used to like the way he just line up and go. He played just 110. He was all over the field. But at corner, I like Xavier Rose, and I like watching Sauce. I like watching guys, who my size and move like me. So but to answer your question, I really wasn't one guy who just made me want to play corner, but Troy Palmalo was that guy that made me want to play defense.
At what point in your childhood did you say, I think I could probably do this for a living? I think I could probably play football.
Honestly, it really wasn't my childhood. It was I say in high school, because and when you playing football at a young age, you're really just out there doing it for fun. Everybody's just doing it for fun. You out there with your friends. It really wasn't too much passion for it. But as I got older, I started to see hey bro, you can go to the NFL. You can really do this. So it was really one of the moments right there. In high school, I just an eye opener. One of them type things.
What are the advantages of being 6'3" and playing corner?
One of the advanced quarterback, he got to throw a perfect ball because I'm long, very lengthy, so he got to throw a perfect ball. I know how to use my hands very well, at the press, at line of scrimmage. So I feel that's one of my advantages, being lengthy, being long. Quarterback really have to throw a perfect ball.
What when you first started out kind of playing at community college and then you went to Auburn, what made you think that you could get to this point? Where was the moment that you're everything kind of clicked and you're it's time, I'm ready to go, let's go to Auburn, let's go to ASU?
It was really when I was in junior college, because my freshman year in junior college, a lot of coaches from big schools, they used to come through. So when I was at Hutchinson, I was at one of the best JUCOs. Shout out Hutchinson. But it was really at JUCO, seeing all the coaches come through, and they actually was talking to the players older. So I'm man, I want to do that. I want that feeling. I want all the coaches on me. So my sophomore year rolled around, it was always in my head, you can go to the league. You're going D1, you're going Power 5, and you're going to the league. So I say in my second year of JUCO, that was really when it clicked in my head, you him.
So Jesse, ask him the question. Ask him the Auburn question.
Okay, yeah. How in the world did they let you transfer?
Honestly, I mean, business decision. It was a business decision. We just came to agreement that, I should move on.
Was that the school that you wanted to play at growing up? Were you an Auburn fan, or did it really matter?
Honestly, I was an Alabama fan. I was an Alabama fan.
Don't tell any of those Auburn fans. I know you still got some friends back there too.
Honestly, I said it. When I committed to Auburn, I told them I ain't grow up an Auburn fan. I grew up an Alabama fan.
Sure.
Everybody want to go play for Nick Saban.
Sure.
First time you were in the locker room and had to put on an Auburn uniform, did it feel weird to you?
Not at all. Not at all. I ain't really at that point when I got to Auburn, I ain't really care about the Alabama and Auburn. It's me. I'm in the SEC.
Sure.
Oh no, I'm here.
I wanted to ask you about junior college. So I watched, I think, the first 2 seasons of Last Chance U.
Mm-hmm.
How similar, like, I don't know if you've watched it, but just like what is the JUCO experience like? And if you have watched it, how similar is it to that show?
I haven't watched the last 2 seasons, but I watched the season when it was the episode when it was at East Mississippi.
Yeah.
And when it was at Independence. Them the seasons I watched, and like what you see on that is real. Like there is real life. Like junior college, like it really gonna test you and see do you really want it. Like you go through so much, like off the field, on the field, like it's really a grind.
What do you think the biggest challenge was of being at a JUCO?
Your mentality, like how you approach it, because like it's not D1 football. You're not finna get treated like you're at a D1. You're not getting all the things that D1 players get. So it's really your mentality, like how you approach it.
All right, we talked about your past. Now let's get to what's going on in the future and what's coming up here for ASU football. What are your expectations for this season?
Honestly, collectively, overall, like I want our team. You know, I want to play in that Rose Bowl. I want the Rose Bowl. I ain't never played. I want to play in the Rose Bowl. I always thought that was a good game, but collectively, like I want the back end, you know, finish top and everything. And for me, I want to be an All-American this season.
What drives you? What makes you want to be that All-American?
Where I come from, like really where I come from. So like that's what I keep in the back of my head. That whenever things get hard, whenever I feel like I want to quit, like I think about where I come from, and I know I want different.
And yeah, I looked up where you were from. Is it Bessemer, Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
What is growing up there like?
I mean, you know, I had a pretty normal childhood. You know, I grew up just playing outside, honestly, for real. But it's really not a place that I would want to be all my life.
Let's talk about the secondary as a whole. I would say it's one of the best secondaries in the Pac-12. Do you guys think you are?
Of course, most definitely. Every time we line up, we feel like we the best.
You feel like you're the best?
Yes, sir.
What gives you guys that confidence?
Practice, just going through practice and like going to like the receivers. We go get some good guys. We go get some good guys, and like it's very like a high competitive level. So, you know, we just feel like we're gonna come out on top every time, and no matter who we line up against.
Mm-hmm.
And how does having, you know, you've got a lot of experience. Jordan Clark's got a lot of experience. The other guys have some experience. Just how does having such an experienced, defensive back room just kind of help you guys be that good?
That helps a lot because, like, you know, you can help the younger guys, like, on and off the field. Like, on the field, you can tell them what to look for, what to be ready for in certain situations. Off the field, you can tell them, like, how to carry their business, like, how to handle their business and move like a pro. So I feel like having guys with that experience, like, it helped the whole team grow on both sides of the ball because you got some guys that experience on offense too, but on defense, like, I feel like, you know, just being the lead on defense and they're just helping everybody come along.
Who's a young guy that stood out to you?
One of the young guys.
Don't give them too big of heads now.
Yeah.
I know if they listen to this and you say one of their names, they're going to come in, they're going to be walking around with their head high and all that stuff.
Montana Warren stood out to me a lot. Like, he got a lot of dog in him. Like, he young, but he ready. He going to be good. He going to be one of the ones.
One of the ones?
Yeah, he going to be one of the ones. Montana Warren, for sure.
Okay. All right. We'll have to look out for him.
Oh, yeah, look out for him.
Let me ask you about this. When it comes to ASU as a whole and just the different landscape, I mean, you started college football, 4 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how has everything changed for not just ASU, but college football as a whole?
I mean, college, you know, you got different, you know, the rules change and, like, players, the transfer portal, the NIL, like, I feel like everything, you know, it changed a lot. Like, you got a whole bunch of players, you know, players can move whenever they want to, like, with the transfer portal. I know, you know, you got the dates and the deadlines, but, like, the transfer portal has changed football a lot. Like,
well, and you guys kind of have to like become businessmen at a very young age now, right? Like you're able to use your name and image and likeness
Mm-hmm.
now. How difficult or different has that been for you guys?
I mean, I really wouldn't say it's difficult because, like, you know, you give attention to what you want to give attention to, but, like, I feel like there's some things that the NIL, that's something that should have been happening, like, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
We
like,
agree.
I really do feel like that, but, like, I mean, you know, it's good that it got there now that I'm in college. I got to experience it, but yeah.
How much does NIL to you matter? Like, do you, I mean, obviously everybody wants to make money, but for you, you know, is that important to you at all?
Not really. I mean, it's good to have it, but that ain't really one of my focus. Like, if I can go without it, like, if the opportunity come to get in out there, I approach it. But if not, I ain't going out searching, like reaching and stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to get to the big league.
And I did want to ask, just, you know, from what you've seen since Coach Dillingham has come in, you know, just how has the NIL collective at ASU been doing, and you know, because you know, at the end of the last season, Kyle Soley spoke out about it. I just wanted to know, like, how it's doing at ASU.
It's progressing. Coach Dilly came in and got right on it, so it's better than last year.
A couple more questions, then we'll let you get out of here. For the offensive side, what have you seen from the quarterback room, from Bourget and all those guys?
They competing right now. All the guys back there, they kind of competing right now. So all of them looking good. So they got to go through the fall and they got to compete. The best one come out on top.
I think we buried the lead here. You just graduated, right? What was that like?
Man, it was a surreal feeling. Like, that feeling was crazy. Like, it was a feeling I really would never forget because I'm a first-generation grad. Like,
oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
I appreciate you. So
did your family come out and watch the ceremony and everything?
Cool. That was here. So, that was a feeling that I hold dearly. Like, I keep that with me.
Yeah, my mom was a first-generation grad, so I just kind of, yeah, she was like, she always talks about it and, how meaningful, I guess it was.
Yeah, you got to talk about that. It got to be something to talk about.
It's
celebrate it.
It's great. Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Jesse, you have anything else?
I mean, how are you guys going to get to the Rose Bowl?
We're going to see who's going to win these games.
Are you guaranteeing a Rose Bowl?
Yeah, let's get a guarantee here.
I want to guarantee. We're going to be there. Y'all going to see us there.
Oh, okay. All right, bro.
There we go.
Thanks to Torrence, Jesse Morrison, alongside myself, Jeremy Schnell, for another edition of State of the Sun Devils. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you later, guys.